What's up, y'all? I have to talk about this quiet. I've only got about 6% left. Let me throw in the charger. I've got some good news and I've got a pretty good download. So I am in the process of getting a new Stealth van and I'm very, very excited about it. Oh no. Hold on. I'm very, very excited about it. Oh no, I don't know if this is charging. Oh, it's only at 2%. Okay. It's charging. So, as you all know the story, this is a new Facebook account. So, over the last 3.5 years, I'm 3 years celibate, 3 years sober, over 3 years. Gifted, donated, pretty much 95% of what I own. I've been homeless. I'm in a homeless shelter. I stopped all my businesses, closed all of my accounts. And so it's been a process of unlearning what I thought served me so I can serve others and relearning positive things so I can be a better human, a better father, a better friend. So I am an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in over 3.5 years. I am addicted to porn. No porn. I am addicted to sex. No sex. I am addicted to gambling. Big time. Big time, big time, big time, big time. And in this process, going to the VA, I'm a Navy combat vet. You guys know the story. And so I'm getting my EMDR therapy and my PTSD therapy. And it is, I can talk to millions of people and have viral videos, go live in my group. And it's very therapeutic. If you haven't joined my group, it's Ridiculously Raw Authentic. We've got over 50,000 rock and rad stars in there. That group will always be free. You can go in there, be vulnerable, ask for advice if you're going through a divorce, if you have financial issues, if you have diabetes, if you're going broke or bankrupt because of Medicare or whatever it is, you can go in there and be your authentic self and have the support of 50,000 rock and rad stars. So that group that I created and have had a lot of help creating has served me as a support group. And so going to the VA and getting rid of the ego and eating a big giant piece of humble pie has allowed me to learn new things in real time with professionals. So I have got a VA pension now, and it's close to $1,200, and that's every month for the rest of my life. Come September, it's going to be $3,300 every single month for the rest of my life. So I am now going to have access to what we call paper money, which rules the world. Yeah, if I wanted this, in fact, I got this for $5 at the homeless shelter. And they gave me credit, so I got this for free. I donated most of my clothes, suits, expensive stuff, 40 pairs of shoes, but I got this for $5 that the homeless shelter gifted me credit. I went to the HEP store. So it's just the matrix that we're in. So what I'm trying to say is now I have access to money and I want to get a van to come meet all the rock and rad stars. So look, this is very triggering for me. So here's $2,000, right? So here's 1,000. That's Iggy. If you don't know Iggy, watch my videos. That's another 1,000. So if you're an addict, if you're a gambling addict like for me, I used to go on 4 or 5 day binges where I could win 15 grand, I could lose 10, I could win 20, I could lose $30,000. High limit, high roller, all of that stuff. And at the same time, drinking, getting on Tinder, having sex with all these women, ecstasy, yada, yada, yada. So all of that stuff I have eliminated from my life. And now having this money and just counting the money, the sound of when you count money is so triggering to me. Just having access to all this cash, because this cash is what rules the world. Even though right now you are in the middle of a massive disruption. Look at the stock market in the last 7 days has gone down 5,000 points. All of the banks are being disrupted. The government's not going to bail them out. I talk about Bitcoin, I talk about digital currency. So I don't play with money anymore, but now I want to get a van so I can come see you all. I've never had a van. It's like a cargo van. I went and test drive it. So he wanted $3,500 for it. It's a 2005 Econo van. It's got 140,000 miles. It's all souped up. It's got like this Gorilla paint on it. It has a tow package on it. It's really cool. It's going to have a lot of love and care, but it's going to provide me access to put solar panels on the top. I could put my bike in there. I could, soup it out real cool, where, I can have my technology. I could charge my bike. I could charge my 2 phones. I could charge my computer. And basically, here's a tip. I can become a member as a veteran at, not LA Fitness, but it's another one. What is it called? It's a really cool gym for $20. And a lot of stealth vanners go there and you can take a shower and stuff. So my goal is to get this van, continue to stay at the homeless shelter. I had a very important appointment today where, fingers crossed, I've only been here for 4 months, fingers crossed that I'm gonna get on a list that takes, a 1.5 years to get on. And then possibly in 2 weeks, I'll be able to go get my own basically condo, my own place. Because this is a place right now that I've had for 3 months. So I got this gravity chair, super donated. I got a really bad back injury. That helped me with my yoga mat to really stretch out all the trauma, all the pain, all the stress of my psoas. So that zero gravity ball has helped. This medicine ball has helped. This is gonna go in my van right here. It's an air fryer and grill that was normally $200. Picked that up for $110. And here's my bed, y'all. There's my backpack. And here's a bunch of food that I've been getting from the homeless shelter that I'm gonna give to other homeless people when I come and travel for the Rock and Rad Stars. So a lot going on. I just wanted to share that with you. But I can drive by on my bike, a bar or a club, and harvesting that self-love and empowering yourself, and putting yourself near that kryptonite, like, a Tinder app or money like this, after being 3 years, because I'm an addict, I'm an alcoholic, even though I don't play in those arenas anymore, just to have that money, you all, because it's just, my hands got sweaty, my armpits started flaring, I started breathing heavy, and so I just wanted to put that out there that, if you're addicted to prescription drugs, if you're addicted to porn, if you're addicted to sex, is that, whatever it is, whatever those, you might even think some of those things are positive habits. If you think they're negative habits, if those things are not affecting you in a positive way that allows you to serve other human beings in a positive way, you might consider, reevaluating your habits and maybe replacing some of those more toxic habits with healthier habits that make you grow younger. I'm 41 years young, and I'm not even gonna go there. There's so many things that I have planned where I really, really feel like I'm gonna get younger and younger and younger, but it takes basic needs met. It takes you to get out of the matrix. It takes you to stop running around from the bill collector. It takes away, you gotta get rid of toxic relationships. You've gotta get rid of these poisonous addictions. We gotta get rid of, worrying about the tax man. We gotta worry about, is my boss sexually abusing me or mentally abusing me or verbally abusing me and I gotta go to work. There's no time for self-care. There's zero time for self-care. And so now my basic needs are getting met for being a Navy combat vet and putting myself in very dangerous situations that I haven't even talked about, that I didn't even talk about for 20 years. And so now they were giving me a VA pension for service served. So now I'm not on the hook, this paper money that the military is giving me, which is basically a concept and actually a very toxic thing. I think the military is a concept for power and control. I'm very grateful to being a vet. I'm very grateful to be American. But if you know, and this is just my opinion, if you really search it, there's a lot of military industrial complex. There's a lot of, hoarding, raw materials from other countries. And it's just, I made a decision. I didn't really have any other choices. When I was 19, I chose to join the military. And so those 4 years served, what I just explained, they are serving me paper money for something I already did. So I'm not on the hook to serve the military industrial complex anymore, whatever that word is. So now all of my expertise, I was a golf pro for 7 years. I don't even golf anymore. But if someone's like, hey man, teach me how to putt, or hey man, teach me how to drive, or hey, can you teach me, how to hit an iron shot? I'll say, yeah, great. Rather than saying, oh, it's $180 an hour. Be like, yeah, dude, here, I got 15 minutes, let me do that. Or, I've got massive social media skills. I've got, and this is me just talking about my ego, but anything that I possess. Right now I'm in a homeless shelter. I've got the guys on the optimal reset plan. I'm slinging juices. I'm slinging, sauces, soups, smoothies for these guys, these 65, 70-year-old vets that it's like totally strange to them. Let me see what I got here. Okay, I got 3%. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, I'm back on. So that is a gift. That is things that I have learned during this 3 years that is like alien to people. And so that is a way that I can serve, my fellow humans. I want to unlearn about 98% of what I know right now. Every single, 3-4 years, I want to unlearn what is not helping me serve Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and other humans. And so I don't want to be stuck in the same stuff. And so this is going to allow me to show all of my flavors and continue to play and continue to heal, because now my basic needs are met. I think everybody's basic needs are met. We got too much going on, y'all. We're living out of fear. Fear of getting kicked out from our landlord, fear of being, famous online, not being famous enough, fear of being bullied at school, fear of not having, the latest and greatest shoes, and these are all concepts. These are all things that were created from humans before us, when they had, when they were on horses, before horses, we know what, 3, 4, 5, 600, 4, 5, 6,000, 4, 5, 6 million human beings have been around a very, very, very long time. A lot of people think humans have only been around for 2,000, 3,000 years. So basically what I'm saying is I am fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting for my personal sovereignty. And I've done thousands of videos, and thousands of them are already gone because I keep getting kicked off of social media, because I keep getting censored. And I will not stop unlearning whatever concepts or ideologies that are ingrained from me, from the racism that I got exposed to, from the places that I lived, from the things that I was told, from the sexual abuse that happened to me, to the physical abuse, to domestic violence. All of that stuff as a young child, as a young man, was ingrained in me. And you are a product of your environment. And so I've pretty much checked out of the hustle and bustle, the art of manipulation, the art of business, because now I have my basic needs met. And so with these basic needs, this paper money that everybody, and all of this paper money is going to be disrupted, y'all. I am telling you. I'm telling you. Look what happened last week. Look what's happened right now. We are on the verge. I actually think it's going to happen next Thursday. We are on the verge that 2008, it's going to be threefold. And so I took action 3 years ago, y'all. I took action, and now with any paper money that I have, if my cup is full and I have an abundance, I'm just going to gift it to others to help them. And if any talent, any resources, any self-love that I can give to others, that's what I'm gonna do. So this paper money that created massive anxiety right now, massive anxiety, because I used to have just wads of cash and just give it away and just gamble it away and just drink it away and all that stuff. I put myself back in this environment to handle this money. And a lot of people say that I talk bad about money. It's just a concept. It's just what we think. All of this is just what we were taught. All of this stuff. It's just stuff. If you think about it, we're all owned. I'm not going to be owned anymore. People think I'm crazy. People think I'm on drugs. I'm just not going to be owned. So anything that I have, if it's paper play money, if it's self-love, if it's a talent, if it's just a listening ear, that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use this paper money to get a van. And I'm going to make that van the best van that I possibly can. And then I'll be able to travel the United States and meet all the rock and rad stars in my group. This video is supposed to be in the group. I think I'm on personal page right now. And just meet every single one. And I haven't been filming a lot. I haven't been editing a lot. I find that social media is being disrupted right now. There's a lot of censorship. TikTok's blowing up. Facebook's on massive decline. But my heart and my energy, 15,000, 20,000 hours of work group/play has been involved in the group, and so I cherish the group. The group is my everything, and so I want to go meet all of you, not necessarily interview you. I just want to play with all of you. If you all want to go to the park, let's go to the park. If you want to go play basketball, let's go to basketball. If you all want to have a picnic, let's go do that. Even if you want to have a beer, I'll come with you to the bar and I won't even drink. I want to meet people because I found out 3 years ago, by just telling one story and thousands of stories later, the more vulnerable I was, the more authentic I was, the more unafraid I was from judgment, fear, and hate from family, friends, or strangers, the more powerful I got, the more I realized who I really am and what it is that I really desire. And so I want to continue to do that and meet anyone and everyone that wants to play. That's what I'm gonna do. I just want to continue to play and just become a better person. So you all stay tuned. I'm gonna have a rad van soon, and you know, I've had so many cars, y'all, expensive cars. I'm not even a car guy. Like, I had like a 2016, what was it? It was like a 4Runner. It was like 40 grand. I had like a Mystic Jade, what was it? Maxima or whatever. So this material thing is the first time that I got, I'm gonna call it a toy, but really it's a tool, it's a vehicle, it's a materialistic thing that I got, that I didn't have to manipulate, that I didn't have to hustle, that I didn't have to lie, cheat, or steal to get. Think about that. Think about that. I didn't have to tell a little fib to get. And yes, I have my views about the military. I was so young, but I served, and so now I'm not on the hook for that. So I'm going to use that to get toys for me and for all of you, so we can continue to heal and be the best human beings, so we can continue to help and serve our other brothers and sisters from borders all across the world, no matter what their race is, no matter what their gender is, no matter what it is, even if they got a needle in their arm right now, it doesn't matter. We all have self-love, even if it's just a little bit. We all have light in us, so we just have to harvest it and harvest it and harvest it. And you never know when you're ready. You never know when you're ready for an optimal reset. But I want to be visible enough. I don't want to be famous. I don't want clout. I want you all to play in the group. Because when somebody's ready and they show up to the group and they see you doing what I'm doing right now, telling your story, they're going to relate to that. And you're going to be inspiring them through inspiring living. And so then maybe they can be front and center, and they can get all this stuff out of their heart and all this poison out of their veins. And that they can give that and give that and give that to other human beings. And it's free. It's free. Let's get our personal sovereignty. Let's make a difference, y'all. It's 2020. We're living in the future. And I just want to thank all of you for loving me, for teaching me, for forgiving me, and for being rock and rad stars. I love all of you. Stay tuned for my new van. Keep it raw. Stay rad. What? Bye, y'all.